The XYZ era begins in Generation Force Duel Night ZEXAL, episode 46. Wow, it's ZEXAL in Japan and ZEXAL in America. Well, OCG versus TCG thing.
Territory now. We're going to be XYZ summoning, which is going to be very, very exciting. But before we get into this,
Leviathan Dragon's my first cover. You think it'd be Utopia, though I think he was on the structure deck, so it evens out a bit more.
Thank you so much for continuing to
Plus, out of all the XYZ monsters they introduced into...
taking time to gather some new content, like new animations.
Totally valid.
See right here.
And maybe that's why they stopped.
And so
they got more series as they got more popular, and this one was too much work.
Over the past couple weeks,
it happens.
or months.
But anyway, out of all the XYZ monsters introduced in Generation Force, yeah, Leviathan Dragon was the best of them. At least, because it may not be able to attack directly if it goes up to 3k attack points, but if it has 2500, it doesn't blow itself up.
Duel Night extras. And so much
and we're just keeping this in because it's the first episode of the season, and then I'll start skipping afterwards. It just seems right. It's how I do things. Plus, you can put out the videos so I can put more ads on it.
Let's roll the ZEXAL.
This is monetized, yeah, right? I don't like seeing through ads on other YouTubers. Why would I like on my own? What the hell? The Yuma here is weird under the hats.
This is a brand new draft series where 4 players take their deck building and dueling skills to the next level.
I kind of like Jesse as Shark.
The set for every episode will be divided into 4 piles, one for each player to draft a single card.
Some of these kind of work, and some of these are kind of cursed.
Until there are no more cards left to draft. Each duelist comes up with a 40-card deck.
In Shocking Discovery, you see children on middle-aged people's well, not middle-aged, adult bodies is cursed.
The deck box continuously builds as each set progresses, adding the best cards from previous sets to the arsenal. Watch as the 4 of us duel it off to see who can become the master of dueling.
I'm trying to figure out which one he's supposed to be, because I swear it looks like maybe it's supposed to be Quattro or something like that, or Quintin, but with short hair, but it's throwing me for a loop. It's like he's trying to be Aster Phoenix, but in ZEXAL.
Guys, it's time to unlock.
Maybe it's Caswell? I don't know.
Let's take a deep dive.
Anyone want to take any guesses?
Let's go.
As darkness falls, a new era of battle is ushered in.
We opened a black hole and decided to overlay it. We looked at a black hole and said, can we play Yu-Gi-Oh with this?
Clashing with ancient and new foes alike. In this realm, the age-old art of dueling evolves.
It was in this format where Gravity Bind and Level Limit Area B died. Bird of the Mighty too.
They are not alone. Alliances forged, rivalries ignited. The battlefield is set. On this unprecedented episode of Duel Night, witness the fierce battles of Generation Force.
It was cool that they made that new Rake-Up Magic card for Utopia, the reference to the ZEXAL
only one
X symbol.
archetype will rise to legendary status. Duel Night ZEXAL. Let the ultimate battle commence.
Okay, this is cool with all the numbers in the black hole. Alright, that's a damn cool intro, I'll give it that. Why is the most effort and epicness put into the season that gets cut off? Although, ironically, the Duel Night was cut off early by the looks of it, but actual ZEXAL proper was like the first anime for a while that actually got fully dubbed. Into which, when it was fully dubbed, it's like, that's nice. Now go back and finish CX in 5Ds. They're never gonna do it. I gave up a long time ago.
We are back on Duel Night. And
nice haircut, Milano.
Just being inside this room is such an honor. Super excited to get right into Generation Force. We got the brand new XYZ monsters. About to XYZ summon, hopefully drop some cool XYZ monsters. It's gonna be a blast. Catch you there.
Hey guys, and welcome
back
Jesse. To Duel Night.
Been a while. The best duelist, yeah, right.
4. Oh man, I'm super happy to be here again. I think this is the second time Sam has let me start off the series. I think season 1 and 2 I wasn't there, but season
I don't think that's what it actually was, but it looks like
I've
it's the Munchkin box.
So we're looking to run that back here, and yeah, win everything I can this season, because Sam doesn't always invite me on.
Duel Night! We are back! I'm excited.
Thank God. I was hoping it would say the actual best duelists.
Let's win this. Let's go.
Ladies and gents, it's good to be back. Oh my goodness, Generation Force.
Wait, it's season 336.
I had the most wins last season.
I didn't get to finish reading that.
In this episode, Jesse's here, so it might be a little bit tough, you know.
I think it was because like he won 3 in a row of Duel Night. Is that a Rise Heart in the back? Dang.
He just keeps winning. You know what I'm saying?
Drink Coca-Cola. Make me.
he's pretty good. Very confident still. Hopefully I face him in the finals or something. But yeah, Generation Force, guys, you know, one of my favorite sets ever. This is the set where a hero lives, debuts.
Really?
We got, you know, new Leviathan Dragon, new Leviair, new windups, and a bunch of
Wait, this is where Omni Heroes were released?
Cards. So overall, I'm just very
I could have sworn they were before that, but maybe they were the early Omni Heroes, like the Heat and stuff like that. Or maybe it's like you had to buy a special structure deck or something like that, and then they had released properly. Or just a re-release. I don't feel like googling.
I miss you guys, man.
We miss you too.
Guys, we're here. You know, a lot has changed.
I'm gonna miss you guys when this series is over, but I'm not gonna miss the yelling. I'll tell you that one for free. Yeah, right.
No.
I don't think I watched ZEXAL then.
No.
This is misinformation, disinformation, and Chris information.
You're forgetting XYZ
Chris information.
Next season, New Pendulums.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, actually, is that close?
Yeah.
It's a funny fact to me, the fact that ZEXAL had ritual summoning, but 5Ds didn't. Meanwhile, in the manga timeline, 5Ds in the original series are the only ones that have ritual summoning. It's like the only series to not have ritual summoning. But in the manga, it's the only one to have ritual summoning, besides the original series.
Good luck, ladies and gents. Thank you. Yeah,
Well, they 7 didn't have ritual summoning either, but it wasn't a thing in Rush Duels at the time, so they get a pass.
Oh, boxed it? Yeah.
Nice to see.
It's like saying the original series didn't have synchro summons. Yeah, they weren't a thing yet. Move on.
Guys, everybody has a coupon code.
Guys, everyone fix your piles.
10.
10?
That's fine.
Sure, that works.
Use code Milano.
I'm a nobody.
Milano 10. Milano's mentally 10.
I wonder if anybody's ever used my code.
Probably not.
Bro, these cards are actually, I think my power is actually insane. I really don't know what to build here.
I'm having a tough time.
Alright guys, that was 1 hour of intense drafting in Milano. How do you feel?
He's been voicing this.
We're gonna have to see.
Are you guys excited to see something today?
I don't know how much I have something I can do.
How are you?
The only Xyz monster I have requires 3 monsters, bro. I don't know
You're not summoning him.
I'm summoning Utopia Tournament. I don't know these guys.
What are you playing? Tin Archduke?
Right here is 2 Fighting Dragons of Generation Force.
It's the only Xyz monster that needs 3 materials that's introduced early on I could think of.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gents. 1, 2,
Nick Quipped Engineer. Utopia. Yay, said Milano.
We shall see.
It's time to duel.
Okay, so I'm rooting for Jesse in this one because the only one that hasn't pissed me off.
Oh my goodness, I kind of
New
wanted
background,
to
it's
face
cool.
Milano, you know, he's
Free win, got it.
Here. And during the
Excuse
draft,
me, how'd the skill drain treat you?
So I kind of wish I faced off Milano, but Steven, obviously one of the better opponents here on Duel Night. You know what, Steven, I'd like to apologize, but Jesse, I guess I'll see you in the finals.
I face Sam.
Unless you got skill drain again.
Sam's my homie, absolute homie. And you know what's gonna happen? I gotta beat him. I gotta do it.
That
Will you guys
tattoo
support
on his
me?
arm reminds me of the Roman Reigns
Alright.
punch image
Milano,
thing.
Who I don't think has beaten me. In
I'll never get tired of that image.
Yet, so we have to make a bet.
The Milano one.
Pretty safe one. But not also that. He was complaining non-stop.
Why are all my cards garbage?
Ah!
It's just crazy.
'Cause
He
it's
wouldn't
ZEXAL.
talk about how bad his deck was.
Well,
Maybe
it's
you just suck. Those cards are fine. He's like, oh, I'm trying to go fish, but all my sea lances are gone, which he also couldn't name the card correctly, but whatever. And then he said trying to build windups, and I had all the jugglers, so I don't know what he was trying to do. And I noticed I struggled to get rank 4s, but he didn't get any of them because he built wind. I don't know. His deck's probably.
To be fair to Milano and them all, the first set of a new series usually sucks.
I'm a 2-time Duel Night champion.
They gotta introduce the new mechanic and all that stuff, so they're gonna give you some lower power stuff. Now they've stopped making new mechanics, they don't need to worry about that anymore, but still. Also, I would never find it hilarious that so many Yu-Gi-Oh fans are like, we have too many summoning mechanics. Anyway, in my fan show, I invented my own summoning mechanic. He's playing Banish Shark.
That's definitely not how Will sounds, isn't it, right?
Ever wonder why Big Jaws in real life banishes itself? It's supposed to tie into the whole Banish Shark motif. It sucks.
A bunch of my banished C cards, make it indestructible.
It sucks, but it's a little fun, not gonna lie, as a rogue strategy. It's not good, though. It's entirely not good as a just for fun sort of thing.
So I can set up my Sea Lancer plays and combos. We got good staple cards like Abyss Soldier in there, discard a water, bounce a card. Still really powerful. Aqua Spirit, banish a water, summon itself tribute for at least Sea Lancer. 2-card combos, absolutely
I've
insane.
never seen that Sea Lancer before.
Why Elemental Hero Ocean's in my deck? It's water.
Water, yeah.
Zero early, hoping that I would get heroes, but all the heroes were gone. This is my fish deck right here. Very proud of this strategy. If I open up Macrocosmos, I basically win the entire duel. Let's look.
Yeah, you can play with a skill drain, then you have Macrocosmos.
GG.
I'm sure they'll explain Sea Lancer later. I'm not googling it when we go for explanation.
The draft just finished.
You got Deep Sea Diva. That's an honorary Red Dragon Archfiend piece at this time.
During the draft, I came
Wind up zombie fish.
So I started with the
Watch him
fish
somehow
guys.
win.
You know what? These fish guys are cool. I like the fish guys. But there's only one problem. That someone else got all the fish cards.
We literally just saw him.
Problem. I'm like, okay, no problem. There's enough time to pivot, so I decided I'm gonna pivot to a wind-up strategy. But here's the problem with that exactly, right? So I did not realize there were 3 jugglers that I did not have, and there's 2 soldiers that I also did not have, leaving me with all the scraps and pieces of a wind-up strategy.
Loser.
Like, okay, you know what? You know what? It's not too late. No one wanted to play this zombie deck, so you know what? I'm gonna pick up the Pyramid Turtles. I got 2.
Unfortunately, by then you were out of zombie
master,
picks.
No Mizuki, no Plague Spreader, and I'm just
this
there, I'm
sucks.
just there not to
You can't play zombies without Mizuki.
0 zombie monsters to play with. The zombie synchros are gone. The zombie main deck monsters are gone. And the deck list I came up with was a Sea Serpent zombie wind-up spell control strategy, I guess.
Are we sure Jesse didn't make his deck?
I don't have any real synergy in my deck. I normal summon Diva, I could make a Catastor, and I call it a day.
Yeah.
And it was only until
I can summon a Diva, I can make a Catastor, I pray to
I'm
God.
gonna
All of them.
The 3 worst XYZ monsters in the entire draft. Tyrus, Terabyte, and Steel.
Terabyte, that was his
3
monster.
cards are
Yeah.
single-handedly almost impossible for me to summon with
Tyrus
my deck.
isn't that
So,
bad, it's just good luck making
I just
it.
want to apologize.
Terabyte
for
is
what
actually
may
bad.
to come.
And Steel Swarm Roach, eh. Let me just read what this Lancer does real quick. If you target any number of your banished fish, sea serpent, aqua type monsters equipped into this card. This effect can only be used once with this card's face from the field. Will be destroyed, destroyed with those cards instead. Gain styles and effect every monster equipped to it.
Stratos, search Bubble Man.
Search Dragoon in another sense.
Traps, special Bubble Man, and I make Utopia. But I'm not out of my Utopia.
It's a solid strategy. Go full hero. He's going Bubble Burn.
I'll be able to easily put up a few rank 4s. In conjunction with that, about 10, 12 traps. Battle traps such as Gores and Tragodia, cards like Cyber Dragon, and in conjunction with all these strategies, I feel a victory. Let's go.
Well, short, sweet, to the point, no complaining. Just, I'm going to win. GG. Probably the most consistent strategy. Watch it lose.
All right, guys. So this is my deck.
What you got for me, Jess?
Yeah.
Wind
kind
up
of a bit of a
hero.
mess, but near the end,
Zombie-ish?
kind of started scrambling a bit.
With a Cyber Dragon thrown in for good luck?
It's hero
question mark.
stuff. You only got like 4
Wind up
monsters,
hero.
3 e-calls. We have 7. Mass change
You
to
have
make
e-calls,
bodies,
you're
Mirror
good.
Fusion for Ab-Zero, which is the best card probably.
I hope they
Draft.
make Contrast
I did
Hero
draft the Diva.
Chaos
You can see
support
my
one
first
day,
deck
just
picture
make it a
was
little
there.
easier to
However,
summon.
I didn't go with it, so I didn't play it.
It'd be
So
nice. I don't want to go
either way,
further
it's
than
only
that. Just
one.
it would be
I'm
nice.
feeling good though. My monster count is a bit high. That is my biggest concern, but I still have some powerful spells and traps, and my monster quality is definitely above average considering what I've seen in the draft.
Alright, let's get into dueling properly with Sam versus Jesse, destined to do this forever. He is 20 and 22. I'm willing to bet I'm willing to bet that both of them have 10 losses to each other, give or take.
The first duel.
I don't want to do an actual counter. I'm too far in. I don't want to
I'm just
rewatch.
happy to play. It's been
Just for
so
loss
long.
win counters myself.
It is the finals.
I also have to watch all the losers bracket stuff, which, no.
Yeah, Milano's just kept molding. He keeps complaining, bro. Just shut up, bro.
All the numbers in the background, the key and the Barian symbol in the corner there is excellent. Good job to the people who made the backgrounds.
Okay. All right, I'll start my turn. I said something earlier where people were talking about Utopia this, Utopia that. I'm never gonna be able to make a Utopia. I'm gonna make it turn 1. A hero lives!
That will do it. Also, the lightweight cards are liking that. That's nice.
Steven starts off strong with a hero lives.
I'd pay out my light points to take all of yours. That's actually a banger, not gonna lie.
I don't know about that, Steven. You're kind of pretty low there.
Yeah, right, he is. That is a steep cost, turn 1.
Elemental!
Stratos?
I know they say life points don't matter, but you're paying half of them and you're down to 4,000 on your first turn. I think they matter a little.
To search for a monster.
What is that?
Does that affect resolve?
Yeah, resolve.
Also, there was a little fan film called Life Points Don't Matter. Pretty good.
And I will
It was a one and done sort of thing, but it wasn't bad.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Recommend checking it out on your own time if you're interested.
Elemental Hero Heat.
Oh, Heat.
I will then. You think I'm gonna normal summon it? You think I'm gonna play ahead of the curve? I'm gonna use Upstart Goblin.
Okay.
So not only did you have your life points, you gave me more.
Thanks for 1,000, Steven. Appreciate that.
Next move. Wow, that might have actually changed my move. I must think now.
Ha!
Really?
Not really. Normal summon Elemental Hero Heat.
I've had those turns where just like, okay, I got my strategy all figured. Oh, wait.
Now, this is where
There's
I
so much
make
new path.
Utopia, right?
Yes.
Then what if you have one of those as one card, like see you later Utopia, you know?
Yeah!
Oh.
I activate my hand trap, FU Utopia.
I have, let me think. There's a few of those cards. Can I call a lifeline for help?
What?
Sure. All right. Milano! Yo. So this is my current board and this is my current hand. And I don't know what he's gonna do, but there's a scenario where.
Alright, so I get cards.
Okay, what is this? 1 versus 100?
Alright,
I don't need help. I don't need help.
But I think.
Or do you want to be a millionaire? Which one was the one with the lifelines? There's a number of games with lifelines.
With this effect,
Well, a small number, but still there's a number.
The chance here. I'll set 2. I might live to regret it.
Yep.
We'll see. Pass. I had an option here to go straight into Utopia, but I have.
You talked so much
potential
about
battle
winning
traps in my hand that I can't tell you
Utopia
guys.
turn 1.
It's better if I
And you
keep
didn't
2
do
level
it.
4s in field in this game state, because I don't know what Sam's playing. He could summon some card to auto-destroy my Utopia, but if he has a card like Compulse or anything of that sort,
You
or just
showed
a generic one
Eroka
monster
to
destroys
automatically
that
destroy
monster,
Utopia?
rather than just destroy my Stratos.
How? By
and then
removing its
allow
overlay
me
units
to
and then
potentially trigger cards in
attacking
my hand,
into it?
potentially protect with my set. But if it's Utopia, I'm kind of committing everything
Utopia
to one.
badly
Decided
needs an
not
ride,
to
just to
rank 4
remove
yet.
that whole
I'll rank
blow
4
itself
next
up thing. That's all you gotta do.
Alright,
Don't change
yes.
anything else. It's fine as it is.
Okay.
Just remove that last
I
line of
was first
text.
special in TG Striker.
Oh, because I don't have.
Yes, because
wow.
you don't have a monster. And
That's
then I am
so
going to normal summon.
Like, I'm
Big
sick of
Jaws.
Utopia support all the freaking time, but
At the end of the
Utopia
battle phase,
needs
you
that.
discard
That
attack.
is just... It's shiny.
Sure.
Yeah, I know
I wish it had the effect it did in the anime. You activate a spell card, summon me.
Cards to the grave. Let's make a tasker.
And Milano screams, "That's my strategy!"
I'll set 2 cards face down. And I'll end my turn. So I make a tasker here. The reason why I make a tasker is because Steven has a couple back rows. I obviously don't know.
Also, now it's Utopia, because Utopia ain't no dark.
Attack with my catastor, I could get punished to cards like Sacrifice Armor, Deep Prison, or even compulsory evacuation device, even if he had it. You know what I'm saying? So I know he doesn't have access to any dark extra deck monsters, so Catastor's gonna stick for here and just make sure that I can prolong my turn so I can get off my Sea Lancer combos.
Wait.
Yeah, Sea Lancers might as well be
On your head
included.
face.
Uh-oh.
I'll activate Dust Tornado.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be a problem.
Damn.
Oh, jeez, Macrocosmos hit that. That's a good
See you
hit.
later, Macrocosmos.
So percent
Dust
entire
Tornado on Macro
strategy.
during the end phase. Oh my god! That was my Wayne strategy, bro. Damn it.
Oh!
Okay.
That's a good card. I'll
I
start
was
my
like
turn
destroying Union carriers
by
for
using
unions.
compulsory evacuation device on allied Justice Catastor.
That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna lie.
Go away.
Later.
I can play around Sacrifice too. I can play around Deep Prison, but you can't play around Compulse.
Nope.
And then, I'm a normal Elemental Hero Alias.
Yeah, wow, that's a barrage.
I was trying to
is.
Neos
I'll
Elias.
enter the
That's
battle
me.
phase.
Yes.
Attack for 1900.
Yes.
Attack for 2200.
Yes.
And attack for 18.
Yes.
So that will be
Despite paying half his
4,000.
life points
You're
and giving
at 9,
Sam
so I'll
more
put you at
life
5.
points,
This will put you
Trips
at
in a
31.
better position now.
That is correct.
Yes. Next.
I guess the Hero Lives did pay off.
XYZ these two for Steel Sword Roach.
Interesting strategy. I like the little undoing the sword.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sure.
You scared?
Not scared.
Unsheathing the blade.
Special, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case.
Level 5 or higher.
Yes.
Yeah, if the opponent summons a level
good
5 or
ranked
higher
cards in my
monster,
deck. I had
no it
Utopia
didn't,
or
and
Roach.
blow it up.
Now, I kind of am familiar with Sam's deck. I have some interruption as well set as trap cards. So I feel that Roach is the best play because it gives me an interruption on his turn. And
Sorry.
if Sam summons something
Computer
over Roach,
notifications.
I'll just be able to destroy my battle traps to protect it. We'll see if it's a better play over Utopia. Let's see what happens.
Well, you can run over it with the Gene Warped
Yes.
Warwolf, so that's a matter of opinion, I guess.
It's perfect. I will banish my big jaws during my main phase 1 to special
For
Aqua
what?
Spirit.
Oh,
And,
shit.
and then I will tribute summon Aqua
Also-
Spirit
wait,
for
wait.
Sea Lancer.
Oh, shit.
That's level 5? I
Sea Lancer.
thought it was level 4. I just got a lot worse in my opinion.
Attacking Sea Lancer to equip big jaws to it.
You can target any number of your banished Fierce Sea Serpent and Aqua type monster equipped with this card. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. If this face up card on the field will be destroyed, you get destroyed. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'll equip the big jaws, and it gains 1,000 attack, so...
So be at 2,300?
2,300.
Looks like I should have made Utopia.
Yeah, right.
I'll lose 400.
I was being like, wow, Sea Lancer is actually a pretty decent card. Why didn't I say it more at the time? Level 5.
Oh my God.
Say no more. I understand.
Sorry. I used myself.
Help.
Sorry.
The hell?
Enter battle phase.
Fucking,
I'll use.
fucking Krusty the Clown for Simpsons. What the hell was that?
Man, bro, this guy has everything. This
Clearly.
Guy can play around Synchros, who deep prison, compulse,
Macro.
chalice. Man, I'm just losing the staples at this point.
More or less.
Sure. So this falls off.
Yeah. And then you're at 17,
Yep.
and I'll attack.
Yep.
And you're at 200.
Yep.
Go ahead.
What's my life?
Also, just running out, he plays
at
Steel Sword Broach it out to
29,
level 5 or higher
36.
monsters that were special summoned
Oh,
in Xyz era.
Awesome.
No! My Globo!
Damn!
And then
Also, it's weird seeing tuners still being used in the Xyz era.
Yep.
I know they were, of course, in real life and all that jazz. Just with the anime,
Yeah,
just
but
like no
it's good.
synchros.
yes,
It just feels
that
weird.
sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good.
So you want
It's a
that?
shame we never even got to see like a synchro
want
monster in the
to, my friend.
background or something like that. I don't know.
But I don't care.
I mean, there was the Dark
And
Tuner
it's
by
about
accident,
attack.
but that was an accident.
Alright,
I'm
so,
willing to bet. I just wanted to show off a picked a
2,800
monster at
after that.
random. It just happened to be a Dark Tuner.
I know.
I was about to do what you did earlier with my mouth, but then I decided that because I'm a sentient human being and not a bozo, I won't.
Roasted.
Is that the card? The Sam has
Toasty!
to defeat me.
How much?
Whoa! You're at 29.
See,
28 because you took 100.
see if no monster.
Enter battle. Attack.
Yes.
You're at 900.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Draw.
Will the heart of the cards guide Sam to victory? I'm such a noob. I can't believe I didn't normal summon this because it could have been Elemental Neos.
Your monster reborn.
Whoa!
That is a good top deck.
How about target
See Lancia again?
target Aqua Spirit?
Aqua Spirit? Alright.
Can I read Aqua Spirit?
Sure. Here you go.
Target Aqua Spirit, yes.
It changes battle positions based on, I think it's like the opponent or its standby. Its owner's standby phase.
What's the first piece or something? What's the first piece?
All these spirits, the attribute spirits has different abilities. I know that on top of the head that the Spirit of Flames gains 300 attacks during the opponent's battle phase, or just, I think it was your own battle
So
phase.
that's during my standby phase before my.
But I also know Inferno deals 1,500 points of damage if it destroys a monster by
So this
battle.
turn right here, I have
With 1,100 attack points. You're not running over much. Its burn damage is worse than its is stronger than its own attack points.
Change the battle position for the rest of the turn, so I just need to draw another face.
That said,
monster
1900
so I
is a
can
decent
at
body for the
least
time.
trigger off my face down
defense
and turn
points.
into a different dimension.
End phase.
Well, rip that strategy.
Macro, bro. Yeah. Good. At my face, switch to defense.
I could just flip it back, right?
No.
No.
Oh, for the rest of the turn.
Yep.
Think.
Sure.
Rules are rules. Now make Neos.
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, that could help you.
Yes.
Pass.
Draw.
He also didn't Gemini summon Neos.
No.
Uh-oh. Fiendish.
Sure.
No attacks, effect negated.
Main phase 2. Yep. I'm the striker.
Synchro time.
Go summon.
Brionek.
These two.
Brionek, take me supersonic.
Orient Dragon.
Orient Dragon. Interesting
Orient
strategy.
Dragon. See, right now this could be it looks good for Sam, but I have defensive cards, so we'll see how this goes. Still no match for my alias.
Doesn't do anything. It's just vanilla.
Yep.
High metric.
I remember when Hikaru summoned this against the emissary.
Dragon is summoned here because I needed a big monster to just stick on the field until I draw my.
That thing was so
cards.
just
You
like,
know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
thing?
I just need big monsters on the field, bro.
Did you make that card up? No,
Please.
it's real. Okay then.
Normal summoner.
Sure.
Yeah, activate Neos Force.
All right, I have a shot to go for game now. I normal summon alias, meaning that it's officially an effect monster. It's officially Elemental Hero Neos. Now, the
Nice
reason I did
reuse
that
of
was not for
animation
Elemental
there.
Hero
That was
Neos,
actually smart.
just in case I had the Forbidden Chalice hit. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I don't think you can chalice a non-effect monster. Similarly to why you can't Venus Chain a non-effect monster. But since I normal
Or
summon
effect
alias, it's no
veiler or
longer
not. Well, actually, you can effect
vanilla
veiler or
monster,
not
it's now
effect
an
monster. It
effect
just
monster.
means
Henceforth,
nothing.
allowing me to add 400 attack to it. Why does this matter? Orient Dragon 2300. My alias is 2300. All I need now is one monster to attack per game. Draw.
Strategy makes enough sense. Nice thinking, Triff.
Why did you attack?
Fear of back row.
Normal Goblin Bird.
Yep.
Enter battle. That trap better be Mirror Force. Attack, your response.
No response.
Chalice.
Over 23. Damn step.
This also means that's no longer
It's
Neos.
no longer Elemental Hero Neos.
No, it's good. Yeah.
It's not Elemental
Crash.
Yep.
Attack for him.
GG.
GG.
Dang, what was that set card? Bottomless. Damn, if only some of the stronger monster.
Damn.
The Banished Sharks weren't as good as Hero Beatdown. Who would have guessed? Hero Beatdown was a legitimate strategy for a while, and her strategy was short, sweet, and to the
GG,
point.
Steven. Guys, I will catch you on the ultimate losers match. Whoever wins, Jesse or Milano, please let me send you guys to the Shadow Realm on the Patreon.
Please let me send you this Shadow Realm. Please, please, please.
The link down below. Let's get it.
I'm begging. I'm actually
Great game by
begging on
Sam.
my
That was
feet.
very close. I feel that my deck is very good considering
Yes,
the power
I
level of
agree.
this draft. I'm feeling very confident going to the finals, either against Milano or Jesse. Bring them all. Bring them both at the same time. I'll do one with right hand, one with left hand. I'll beat them both. Let's go.
Well, the tree will always get me off guard. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You playing Wind Up Fish?
Wind up fish
Parts of
zombies.
Versus decks?
I'm sorry, Jesse, that I took your gimmick of making the most what the funk deck.
Trap, controlled spell cards. It's pretty
Spell
decent.
cards.
Pretty decent.
Yeah,
Hey, we can mock
Milano,
Milano, but he's just representing decks
Me
nowadays.
neither. All right.
What the hell
it.
is your
Yeah.
deck?
Ooh, 6.
It's like Fiendsmith, Fable, Red Eyes, Dark Magician, Six Sabs, like 16 things at once. Which granted, some may point out they're just like, well, that's how it was back in the old days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, but I don't remember the old days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Having 16 negates.
It appears that I've opened 3 Wind-Up Magicians in my opening.
Also, there's going to be
This is not
children
our
making
previous.
decks like that, and adults.
Draw for turn.
I don't know. Maybe it's me.Maybe I'm the problem.
Phase 1. Okay, so I look at my hand here, and I opened up an E-Call. I have a curious position where I am kind of in a spot that I predicted, where I have excess of monsters. However, here, I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, how aggressive the deck's going to be. He may have to make up for his bad deck with just extremely aggressive gameplay.
Just plainly
Just have some
saying
rather
bad
instead,
deck.
Because I don't need the monsters. I think it's more important that I just have the time to get set up. I will. Almost on the wind up juggler.
Maybe a mouse.
I'll set 2 cards face down and pass my turn.
So after damage calc, it destroys the monster, and that can be used once. Wow. Oh.
This doesn't need big plans. It just needs to beat you.
I don't know what you're laughing about.
What, do you have your own blast juggler?
Alright. I'll draw.
Yeah.
He's laughing at how screwed he is.
What's so funny? Someone fill me in on this.
You wouldn't get it. It's the freaking Joker meme.
God.
Set monster pass. Well,
Wind up factory. I'll sell 1, and I'll pass.
hey, does that mean you can get...
Except during the damage steps doesn't even work with this.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, dang. I'm like,
damn.
trigger my card. Alright, pass.
That would have been cool if we got a
Alright,
plus
so I
of
just
his
activated the
monster.
Wind-Up factory while it can't be used in the damage step, so I was trying to use it on his wind-up monster, but
It wasn't a
not
bad
how that
plan
works.
because it
So
can
that
work
was
on
my
the
bad.
opponent's
That was my
wind-up
bad.
monsters, but... So, Milano's strategy made sense. It just... That's not how that works.
I'm also playing heroes. So I used the e-call here because now I'm noticing a huge opportunity. The wind-up juggler will kill whatever he has face down, regardless. And if it's lower than 17, it's free. Then the Ice Edge will connect directly and hit a back row. And I also drew a card return that helps me extend and with this Ice Edge even more. So things are looking good.
Yep.
Super
I should've
poly.
activated that. That was just like, I thought it would work with this
Get
card.
Ice Edge. Somebody put sets, I think, or... Yeah, it's 1 set card. And your back row.
Alright.
So
That was
kill
fine.
off the factory.
You can target if it inflicts damage. Alright.
And then I'll normal summon the Ice Edge.
Alright.
Battle phase.
Sure.
Juggler will declare an attack.
Okay. Let's see what it is.
It appears in my wind-up magician.
Dead.
If I have to kill it,
Alright.
I'll take 100 damage and I'll declare attack with Ice Edge.
I will do this on the.
I know that 800 defense points. I don't see it in defense much.
Shame.
It's a,
That's the grave.
that was
Mass
the plan.
change. Summon Vapor.
Okay.
Vapor can't be destroyed by card effects. That's its entire effect. Well, besides someone with mass change, but that's not an effect. That's a summoning condition.
So that eventually I can Miracle Fusion. Because no, 2 of those in my deck, I don't want to just have those turned off entirely.
It's like saying Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon is an effect monster because it takes 3 Blue Eyes to make. That's not it.
So it's going to attack for 20.
No.
Yeah.
So you're 56 and that's 79. I'll call it turn. Go ahead. You're not setting a monster again, Milano. Oh my
am
God.
I
setting
just
a monster
did.
Again. I will pass.
It's no back row.
No.
Alright, draw a turn. I will normal summon Wind Up Juggler.
Alright.
Again.
Then I'll enter the battle phase.
Yes.
This juggler will declare an attack.
It is my wind-up magician.
Again.
Again,
Alright, sure.
I'll attack for 24.
At least Milano's doing damage at all.
So that will leave me at
Should be
48
15, right?
plus 17, so 65. I'm at 15.
This is why God invented calculators.
Please do something, Milano.
Listen, I would have done something by now if I could have done something.
I've had those duels.
Yeah, I'll make it
Come on, bro. Just put up a fight here. I would if I frickin' could. Look at these bricks.
Summoner Monk's effect.
Goes to Spanish. Fiendish Chain.
Oh no.
Bitch.
Yeah, that wouldn't pass.
You know I can't do
I mean, he
anything.
Fiendish changed my Summoner Monk, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, so I'll let you in on a little secret. That Summoner Monk was not doing shit. Jesse, I knew that I built the worst deck as soon as we came out of there. I made it very, very clear.
Didn't have spell on hand.
This can't
And if you did, like, what was you gonna go into? At least let me put it in defense mode.
summon the fusion.
I'll not accept that. I'll not let someone cheat me.
Deep Fusion wouldn't work
I'll
with
just
mass
play
change
it
anyway. You're not getting the
Mirror
monster
Force, I
back.
don't care. And now time to finish him. Let's go. E-call. Let me grab.
I was, as much as I rooted for Jesse and expected this, I was kind of hoping that Milano might get the ultimate upset. Just one of those, like, watch him somehow win. But,
I
no.
want to reset. I could use this in Meister to reset this, but I don't want to give you the search off factory.
Bro, just let me have something, bro.
No. Nah, you're good.
Oh my god.
I'll summon Nova Master. Wait, does it go to the battle? Destroy the battle. Okay, it doesn't have to go to the battle. Let's start the draw. Now, let's keep it, make it a little more colorful. Let's get an XYZ on the field. I will access the overlay network to to make my rank 4, wind up Zen Meister.
Zen Meister. Are you gonna activate his effect?
No, because you'll get a search. Battle phase?
Yeah.
No master roll attack.
And then Milano flips Mirror
I'm
Force.
letting you get that draw. I'm gonna Sakuratsu.
Sakuratsu. Okay.
That's sad. Okay.
No draw for you.
That's fine.
Well, at least Milano fought back.
Wind up card because you're playing wind ups.
I'm not playing wind ups. I'm playing wind up.
I'm playing what the fuck?
Yep.
And then as a Meister, finish them.
That was pathetic. That was just
As I
pathetic.
said,
But to be
easy
fair,
work
look at
Milano.
Milano's deck.
Probably the easiest one yet. I don't
That
know
was
what
like a
you're doing this
tutorial
guy.
boss fight.
You know what? I could complain all I want about how I opened 3 wind-up magicians, or how I, drew suboptimal, blah, blah, whatever. None of it counts because I lost the game before the duel even started.
Pretty
Not
much.
only am I up against Jesse Cotton, but I brought wind-up zombie sea serpent fish control spell cards, which, is not the most viable
No.
strategy. Obviously
No.
that is for me
I have to agree
blame,
with him there.
But I had a very, very unfortunate drafting experience. So, you know what, Jesse, you earned that one fair and square.
Good game.
Can't complain about
He
that.
just that was oof.
Hope I build a better deck next time.
That had a
Alright,
feeling
guys,
of
before we
like
get
I
into the finals, be
bricked
sure to
turd
support
one.
those
Well,
links
guess we're not
down
having the epic
below
duel
at
after all.
TX1.com.
Oh
These
well,
are
what are you
all
gonna do?
exclusive reviews here
Eh,
on Duel
at least with the L on the chin, which isn't like moping about it for a while. I mean, I've had
They're the
those
easiest
situations, but
shuffling
still.
sleeves, easy gliding, absolutely
fool.
beautiful, smooth, durable, sexy, whatever you guys want to call it. And the sleeves that we're using for all our extra deck is the XYZ Dojo Hollow.
So the
Sleeves.
finale is gonna be
On top of that, you
Triff
guys
versus
can save
Jesse.
by
What a
using the code
twist!
Potato
Never
10
seen that
or
before.
code Milano 10 for 10% off your entire
Wait,
sleeve.
actually did make a potato 10 of Milano 10. Okay, kudos, I like that. Give Milano a little W in this episode.
Here at TX1.com.
Oh, yeah, otherwise
If you
it's
guys love
pathetic.
the sleeves, let me know in the comments below. It goes a long way by helping support the channel. So make sure you guys get your sleeves today. Love you guys. Down below, TX1.com.
Do it.
Finals time.
Good match here, right? Let's
Yes,
go.
let's do it. I think, did I win the most in the last one?
No, I didn't.
You did? Okay. I feel like I haven't won in a while. So even though I'm pretty sure I won most in the last one, but that's all good. So I would like to start the season off correctly by winning. I'm sure Jesse would as well. So let's have a great finals match. I'll roll a 1.
All right,
I was gonna say a
great.
5. 1.
Roll a 1.
6. Let's go.
Oh, how luck has turned. All right. That's a 1 again.
All right.
Okay.
I'll go first. Good luck.
Good luck.
Draw.
Let's see how this goes.
All right. I will start my turn by giving you 1,000 life points.
Thank you. Now, would you like to have your own again? It worked so well last time.
I'm in
That's
the
not a
same
joke, it
predicament
did legitimately
again. I
work.
just drew too many monsters. Thankfully, though, we didn't start with Hero Lives. That amount of pressure.
I've had those hands too. Oops,
I will
all
start.
monsters.
Setting 1 monster, 1 spawn trap. Go ahead.
All right, I'll drop a turn.
Yep.
Main phase 1.
Yes.
I will lead with the emergency call.
That's good.
And I will add Elemental Hero Heat from deck to hand.
So
Yes.
in the finals, it's basically hero versus hero.
I will normal summon the Heat.
Yes.
You can 200 attack for each hero I control, or is it on the field? No, I can
It's the Hero Ultimate Showdown
It's
2.
1800 right now, onto the battle phase.
Yep.
Let's see what you're hiding. Blow up one?
I'll take it. Yes. Oh, great call.
Okay, so now in main phase 2, I have another position that's more thought-inducing. Once again, I have another emergency
You
call.
thought?
I
That's
don't need the
dangerous.
hero. I can thin my decks out. However, I noticed against Sam, Steven had Dust Tornado. I only have 1 of those, so there's a good chance he may have 2. And he also has Noble and Extermination. We talked about during the draft how we had to play those. And considering I'm
Pretty
not on
much.
the defensive here, I don't mind setting this emergency call, seeing if that'll bait out back removal to protect the limited number of traps I do have. I'll set card face down.
All right. Let's see if I can do the same thing.
turn.
Venus Chain.
Nope.
Now there's something.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Called it. Read him like a book.
Draw.
Good reading.
Oh, that's a good card. So last I checked, Elemental Hero only gains for your own.
It's only mine, yeah. We just checked
And
this, yeah.
you had 1800 attack, but my Elemental Hero Alias is 1900 attack.
Take that.
So I'll summon Alias and attack you for 100 points of damage.
I have no choice but to take that. There's no fire on us in the game.
That is correct. And then next, I'll have to pass as well.
All right, I'll drop a turn.
I do not want to play into potential level 3 dude. I forgot his name.
Ice Edge? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll normal summon Wind Up Soldier.
That's what I was looking out for.
And then my effects, so I increase level by 1 and I gain 400 attack into the end phase.
Oh shit, I thought that was Juggler for a bit. This is 22 until the end phase, only in your
Nope,
turn.
I've got both the Wind Up monsters here. I got the good Wind Ups. What the hell Milano's playing?
Yeah, I think what Milano was thinking.
Very nice. I will take 300.
Milano, you're catching strays.
I'll pass my turn.
Alright, I will use Bullman of Extermination.
Okay, so Noble Insemination's on my Zoma. If I chain it here, obviously it's not great because it has to summon in defense mode. However, if I chain it, it won't die and I won't lose the copies in my deck. There's also an argument to, however, just let it die so those cards get out of my deck. And in theory, increasing the quality of good cards in my deck because now I have Miracle Fusions and Addresses. However, after deliberation, I'm deciding that it's not actually increasing the quality of my deck. It may allow a bit of a higher chance for a really good draw, but just drawing more normal summons is something I really want to avoid. I'd rather draw a Zoma than another monster at this point, so I'd rather just...
Makes sense.
There,
More bait for the back row, too.
I'm pretty
MST
sure that
bait.
has to stay face down to resolve, so I'll chain Zoma the Spirit to summon itself.
Hey, I wanted a
If
Zoma,
someone
there's
attack
your
whenever
Zoma.
it has to be defensive. Oh my god, alright.
Your cards have 500 defense.
Yeah.
You think I'm scared
But
of
if you attack it, you'll take burn damage equal to your monster's attack.
Oh god.
I still can't believe they
Alright.
made a retrain of that card, too.
Think about this next play.
Earthbound Spirits.
Alright!
I'm not going to talk
Almost
about
summon
Zoma the
absolute
Earthbound
favorite.
Spirit. I'm not going to do it. Stop trying to get me to talk about yourself in this rank 10 video.
Guess
Bubble
what?
Man?
Yeah.
Leave me alone, Zoma!
Elemental Hero Bubble Man.
I am a fan of that play. Yeah.
Next, I have to think. Do I? Oh, I can get a rank. I could just attack. You know what?
Just attack.
Sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Bubble Man attacks Zoma.
What you got?
That has 500 defense,
It's 500
and
defense.
that's 1800 forever.
It's back down to 18.
I'll use reinforcement man.
Is it another Bubbleman?
Yes.
That's nice. Cool combos. That sucks, because I have 3 E-calls, so that's your only...
Stratos a hero lives.
Yep.
That's all you need.
Special Elemental Hero Bubble Man for a second time.
Still the only card in his
Just
hand.
like
Bubble
that,
Man ain't
I
once
have
per
a
turn.
lot of extender plays here where I have double Bubble Man and a Crusader. I have 3 level 4s on the field now. Now, I have to make the decision of, which cards am I going to attack? Damage is a slight factor, but not massive. Which XYZ am I going to make after clearing this? We got some combos. Let's see what we're going to make.
Yeah, no
I'm gonna
response.
find
I
out.
draw 2. No, okay. Enter battle. I will crash.
Sure.
I will then attack with Bubble Man.
Effects?
Yep.
800 points of
I'll
damage.
take it.
I'll take it, sure.
Free. Why would I not do that? Yeah,
That is fair.
You take 800. Yeah.
And
So
then-
we both take 8. What I see. You saw.
I'll make Utopia.
Not Roach. You sure you don't want to make Roach again?
Yeah, are you sure?
Okay, so the Utopia's here. This card is not like some death sentence for me. I do have answers to it, but it will take some setup here, especially considering I'm playing back in tempo right now. So I have to just kind of slow down a bit until I can take back tempo, and I should be okay. Just also have to make sure I'm not risking too much in those back row.
There was a world where I thought, you know, maybe I should have done that. I just saw a better play.
Oh,
I should
you
have
summoned Utopia. Let it go.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were playing around by doing that. Yeah.
I should have done. That's way better. I'll pass.
You take more damage, I guess.
Guys, I just made a slight misplay. It's a quite massive misplay. Instead of Bubble Man attacking Zoma, with my 2 Bubble Man, I could have made Utopia. My Crusader could have attacked Zoma. For some reason, I was just thinking that it was 1800s. I have no idea what I was thinking in my head. I was thinking nothing. That's what I was thinking. But
Nah, you made the play I would have
strongly believe in my
made. Do
heart that if
take
you
less
make a
damage
mistake, I'll
yourself
never
and
forget
then
my
do
soccer
more,
coach,
less
back
damage
in high
too.
school. I made a mistake one time, and he could visibly tell I was upset at my mistake. I told him, "Oh, coach, fuck, I can't let him pass me, or whatever. I can't let him go by me." He's like, "Steven, the best players never think of mistakes after they do it. Once it's done, it's done. It's over with." So I'm gonna use that same technique and skill.
That's
that
not a
my
bad
grade
piece of
10
philosophy.
soccer teacher taught
Don't
me.
let the
I made a big
mistake
misplay there, but I will not let it affect
consume
me.
you, destroy
Gone,
you.
Gone.
It's gone.
No
It's
focus,
over. It
I make a
happened.
misplay,
Focus
win this
on
game.
focus
Yeah,
on
that
doing
was
it
a
right the
misplay.
next time.
That was a misplay.
Yeah.
Recognize what you did wrong and move on, so it doesn't
Phase
happen
one.
again.
Yep.
Good lesson.
I will set a monster.
I thought I was gonna make up some story and just like gonna have a funny punchline, but no, it sounds legit good and real.
I'll attack.
And then everyone clapped.
Yep.
Touch something from the deck. I will summon Goblin Zombie from the deck, because none of you is not in this draft.
And I'll have to pass to you.
Alright, new card. Let's go. So I'm rather fortunate. I don't have that many Pyramid Turtles. In fact, it's just the one. These were only in here as filler that I could use to maybe get a bit of a combo together.
Pyramid Turtle into Pyramid Turtle into Pyramid Turtle into nothing.
Is that he made a mistake by trading his Absolute Crusader for my soldier. He could have killed both without losing that extra body. At the prices of my points, which was worth it. But this means now he is not actually threatening my life points as long as I have monsters in the way. Which I told you I can easily do. So I'm chilling right now. Guess what I drew?
You'll never guess.
Oh,
Crap baskets. Bye, D Prison.
God damn it.
Him hitting my Deep Prison hurts, but he also lost 2 Deep Prisons of his deck. In a format where there's not many staples, that was very big in the long run. So I could play kind of freely attacking now without the Deep Prison. So we'll see how that plays out in the long run. Later, Deep Prisons.
Dang, they're gone.
I'm no longer happy with the result here. I still not really Zootopia.
Yeah, I think that hurt you more than me.
That's my turn.
Draw. Zombie Master's defense is what?
0. Detect. Sangan.
Nice.
Special search.
Yes.
No Noman across.
Grand Mole will take care of the Utopia.
I have 0, but I figured if my Pyramid Turtle was safe, so should the Sangan, unless he top active that turn. But now once I have the Grand Mole, this means more normal summons, but this card is just excellent at answering his rank 4s.
Yeah,
That's the main thing I'm gonna have to
Grand Mole was limited because of what it could do to extra deck monsters.
Right, well, that card
And at some point they realized, actually, this card is kind of power crap. Let's just give them it back. It was good. It was good for its time. Nothing else.
As is.
Now I can stop 3.
That's not your graveyard.
And I'll have to pass.
Alright, draw for turn.
Utopia can negate the Grand Mole's attacks after all.
Alright, well, I mean,
Doesn't really matter.
It's normal summon Grand Mole.
It's still weird to me in the Jane versus Lorenzo duel that Grand Mole attacks, but damage calculation was still done, and it's just like, I know that's for drama and Jane can make the comeback of low life points and all that jazz, but still, like, that's not how the card works. I know it's the show and all that jazz, just whether it, irked me.
Top deck the Chalice. Show me what you got.
Like, it's one thing if they have, like, the card of safety, draw 6 cards, with the real world banish bunch, draw 2, but that's rather they're just like, that's kind of forced.
Then I realized that when you believe in yourself and your deck, they will reward you! Elemental Hero Stratos!
Why did you become a philosopher?
Effects!
Yep.
They didn't take a break, so bro went through a training arc off screen and became a philosopher.
That play just has to be the stupidest play if I have to search this.
What?
Do I do that? See, I could search for that, and then I go for that. That's ass. I'll go for Elemental Hero Alias.
Okay.
And then I'll enter the battle and attack Grammel. Stratos.
Yeah, I'll bounce both back.
Thank you. And I'll attack all this
And then effects.
Yep.
So I will get a Zombie Master into my hand.
Yep.
Detecting these terrible monsters out of my deck. One at a time.
Go ahead.
Turn. Main phase 1.
Yep.
I will special summon or normal summon Goblin Bird and then activate the effect.
Yep.
So special summon Zombie Master from the hand.
Yep.
Moving to defense. Then I use the effect of Zombie Master to discard Ice Edge. This target. It does. I will target my Pyramid Turtle.
Yep.
Also Pyramid Turtle in defense position.
Yep.
And then I will overlay these 2 for windups in Meister.
Yep.
This is making one heck of a comeback.
Yep.
I'll declare an attack. It's at 25.
15.
Yep.
Sadly, one Zen Meister can only switch windups into face down defense position.
Material, and then I can
I found that one out the hard way when I'm just like, aha, I got the out to this. I can. Oh.
Nothing. Monster will die. Honorable death in battle. Main phase 2. Activate Pot of Avarice.
Oh, nice. That's
Nice.
Okay.
He's made himself a little comeback now.
Goblin Zombie does not master the Gothenburg. It's a Meister.
Say a comeback where they're both at reasonably high life points. That's the power of the board
I
state.
wasn't sure if that attack would actually work out that way. It's good for me because, again, it alleviates the pressure I have. Now I feel relatively strong. This Avarice will be a +1, and I can put back this Meister, which, as you guys know, is also only rank 4. So putting that back as well as some other cards that I don't have multiples of can definitely be valuable for a long game and in the value game right now. Yes. This one again. So my tour guide is live. Hopefully I'll draw the tour guide. Alright, draw 2 new cards. 1, 2. I will set 2 cards face down. Go ahead.
I will summon Amateur Stratos.
Yes.
Special ability.
No response.
I will search. Elemental Hero Flash.
Ha!
When this card is drawn a battle into the graveyard, you can banish this card and 3 E-Hero monsters with different names from your grave. Target a normal spell added to your hand. You can have 3 heroes in your grave with different names. 1, 2, and that's the 3rd. Sure, if that's what you wish.
That's one of those cards that's kind of useful with parallel world fusion and not much else.
And then I will attack Premature. Yep.
Like it's has in situations, but if you're playing Flash, it's for fun and nothing else. Not competitive in the slightest.
A new card. Cool.
Neat card though.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Normal summon Grand Mole.
Yep.
To attack mode.
Yep.
Enter the battle phase.
Yep.
Declare an attack with Grand Mole.
Successful.
Turn. I'll declare an attack for 1100 Goblin Zombie.
Attack successful.
And then activate the effect. Sure, works good too.
Damn, we got gores.
Yeah, 2, 1.
Damn, this dual state just changed.
I'll pass turn 2.
Triple wits on the back foot,
That's
summon
game
gores.
changer. I told
The
you in the
end.
beginning, once you make the one misplay, never make another one. I played perfect up to this point aside for that one misplay, allowing me to summon gores. And this gores is an absolute game changer. And also, because remember, earlier in the duel, I have a glow bulb in my graveyard. So now, I'll be able to have much more than just
Synchro
one
material.
Gores plus a token plus some Synchro 8 plays. So not only are we playing rank 4 XYZ for the new season, we're taking it back a season.
Utopia and Stardust
Let's go.
side by side would have been cool.
Yep.
It was cool out in the Pendulum era they gave us Hope Magician, which is basically Utopia but also Pendulum. I kind of wish they'd do more like mix and matching of protagonist stasis like that. Like Stardust Magician, Blue Eyes White Archfiend, but that's the antagonist rival, but you know what I mean.
That's Stardust. Steven's made a very apt observation.
Now, I'm not saying the cards will be good. I'm just saying shut up and take my money.
Eventually, he has Chalice for Phoenix Chains. I know he has them. This is becoming very precarious for me. I need to find a way to navigate this in a way that I can deal with Stardust first and then Ab-Zero clear the field.
Odd Eyes Decode Dragon. Hey, make up your own fan fusions of the protagonist states in the comments if you want.
That's so sad. Is it time to set my flash?
What?
Summon Amateur Flash!
Damn.
Enter battle.
What spell you bringing back?
Let's go! Enter battle. Attack.
Give her back a hero list or something?
Trigger flash.
And Goblin Zombie. So
Yeah.
I'm feeling 2.
I'll banish. This is not the best play, but I did it because it's fun.
It's funny, yeah.
Banish.
I did because it was
Banish.
funny is a legitimate
Banish.
reason.
To search. Upstart Road, Nobleman of Extermination. I kind of want to know what those cards are. I'll take Upstart.
Sure.
Give me more life points? Okay.
Very nice. Stardust attack for 25.
Yeah.
No deep prisons, thank you to your nobleman. Gores attack for 27.
I'll activate Phoenix Chain target.
When I know what the cards are.
56, 57?
Yeah, very close games though.
Very close. All right, I'll go to M2. I'll use Upstart.
Yes.
You went from the lead to the back foot again. In terms of life points, in terms of field, Jesse's getting absolutely mollywopped.
I'll pass. Big ass board. The ball is in my court. We got Gores, we got Stardust, we got set 3. This is my game to lose, which I will not.
Draw for turn. I'm also on Grand Ball.
Summon successful.
Gonna get rid of Stardust.
Okay.
Grand Ball, declare an attack on Stardust Dragon.
Sakaratsu.
That's fine.
Activate limit reverse.
Good turn.
Normal elemental hero, Alias.
Sure.
Enter battle.
Yes.
Attack for 19.
Sure.
Attack for 25.
Yeah. 2500 is good.
Good.
Okay. The pressure is high. He has
Yeah.
several monsters in hand. It's obvious. I need to put up a good offense or defense here. Otherwise, it's over. There are cards that do it. Heart of the cards. Let's go. Draw for turn.
Regularly, wind-up juggler could not be negated by Stardust because it's during the damage step. I don't think Stardust can negate during the damage step, but
Late Spreader Zombie.
I'm not 100% on that one. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it can, but I don't know how the whole ruling of, like, what can and can't be done during the damage step. The damage step is too overcomplicated.
I will XYZ summon. For Wind Up is in Meister.
Summon successful.
Unfortunately, I don't have Leon.
Damn! That would have changed the duel entirely.
Some time here, but this wasn't the play I was looking for, and I'm kind of hoping that all of his back row are unusable, and that's a tall ask. I'll go past him.
He attacks Magic Cylinder.
Summon Stardust. Effective pop. Spoiler trap.
Yep. You destroyed. Just.
Enter battle.
Yep. Pulse.
Bitch.
Yep. Pulse is good.
Attack.
Compulse. I can't say I'm surprised though. I had to hope it was nothing. That would have been less.
Well, Triff, I gotta tell you, you won this duel in this tournament's fair and square. You had the better deck.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Attack with Stardust Dragon.
Turns out heroes are a legitimate strategy. Stars attack with Cosmic Flare.
game, bro.
You're to win the ZEXAL tournament. What's wrong with this
shit, yeah, I was
picture?
wondering where your Miracle Fusion was. I was saving these for that. But
They are buried in the deck. Yeah.
The bottom of the deck. Yeah, go
great match
figure.
here by Jesse. We're the champion. We win. Week 1.
Excellent duel, Triff. You won fair and square. You earned that win. Heroes, Synchros summon Stardust Dragon to win ZEXAL. What's wrong with this picture? Milano, you pulled absolute booty. But you did the best with what you could, what you had, which wasn't much. But hey, you know, your deck was unique. I'll give it
If I can't
that.
beat Sam, then I
Yeah.
can't beat nobody. This deck is destined for failure if I can't beat
It
Sam.
really
So
is.
just be sure to check that one out. We're gonna have an intense duel right now, and that's all I
Yeah,
gotta say for
what's
this.
the duel going to become to
Duelist!
10 minutes,
Welcome to
concluding
XYZ
both
here.
duels? Because
Alright.
no way
That
Sam is
is the
losing.
end of episode 1 of season 4, ZEXAL Duel Night.
Way to
Very
go,
happy
Jesse. You
to
came
be
in
here.
second
This is the
place.
first
It was a
half
good
of
fight. You
time
put
I
up
was
against
building.
Triff,
So
but
it's
Triff
kinda
in
nice
the
going
end
back
had
to
better
it.
cards, better
But I had fun.
times,
I
and
got
came
to
out on
use
top because of
hero
it.
cards. I got to resolve Mass Change, which
Mass Change
sucked
was a
back
bit of a
then, so
surprise,
the fact
but
that I
yeah.
actually used it surprised me.
Yeah, Mass Change
But
kind of sucked back then because
it
no
was a good
Dark Law.
time. And if you want to go watch how the rest of the
Master
final
Heroes
plays
sucked
out,
back
best
then.
of 3, go check
Then
out
Dark
the
Law
channel.
came out and
If you
carried
guys
the
wanna see
entire
which
Master Heroes
horrid
type.
decks between
Dusk Claw
Monsters
got
and Guys.
released
Other than that,
recently,
guys,
and
I
that
will
was
see
pretty
you
dang
all
cool. I hope they make
next
more
time.
Master Heroes in the future. Main
Thank
deck
you guys
ones.
for watching. I wouldn't have won today if it wasn't for you guys' support. I love seeing all the
Triff,
comments
you won
every
fair and
single
square,
video.
and you earned that
Thank you
win.
guys for also coming
Congratulations
back finally. It's
on
been
being the
I
first
felt like
winner of
years since
Duel
the
Night
last
ZEXAL.
episode. Glad to be back. Can't wait for next episode. Make sure you go on Patreon to see the Ultimate Wizards match. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next week or next 2 weeks when I'm going to win again.
We'll see
Let's
about
go.
that.
Hi guys,
Sam,
that's
you
pretty
did a
much
good
the
job,
episode.
and
Let me
you
know
did the
what
best
your
you
thoughts
could with
about
what you
Generation
got. It
Sports.
just
Any guys below, let me
unfortunately,
know what your favorite
turns
episode
out
was.
Triff had the better
Love
stuff,
your
especially
feedback.
turns
How
out
do you
paying
improve
half your
Duel
life points turn one
every
is
single
a legitimately
episode.
good strategy.
Guys, be sure to get the sleeves today.
Hey, good dueling all around though. Everyone did the best they could with what they had, and Trip came out on top as per his usual. I think Trip has won the majority of these in the end, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he has won, not 50%, but like, out of all their like 25%, I'm willing to bet that Trip is more like 35%. But I don't want to math at the same time, so yeah. Another great episode of Duel Night in the books, thanks to Team Samurai X. Learn about some new cards, and now we are firmly in the ZEXAL era. Goodbye, 5Ds. Now we'll say goodbye to your Synchros one more time, I guess. One more lap for them. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See all of you next time. Later.